Hi, Uncle Marcus. I didn't expect to hear from you.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I missed you at the family meeting last week. Work had this big case, and I tried to tell them that it was my last chance to see you.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
I know, but I really wanted to see you before you went back to LA. I've not seen you in so long.
I'm sorry, too. More than you can possibly believe.
What's up? Did something happen at the meeting? I mean, other than the We Hate Marcus Club shouting at you about how they could run the business better than you.
Yeah. Something did happen, and that's why I needed to talk to you, Abby. I need your help.
Yeah, of course. Anything. You know that. What do you want me to do?
I need you to investigate a murder.
Oh, this is a prank, right?
I wish.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Me.
What? I don't understand.
I've been poisoned. Abby, I'm dying. And it was someone at the family meeting.
The family? No. No.
My doctors have confirmed it. It's the only possible time it could have happened. Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me. I don't know who, and I don't know how. But they did.
But can't they treat you? Can't they?
They don't know what the poison was. They're working on it, but they can't start treating me until they know.
Well, there must be something that they can do.
I did a lot of hard living in the 80s, kiddo. My body ain't what it used to be. And if they were to treat me with the wrong thing, that could kill me. Sorry, kiddo.
How long?
How long have I got? They say it's hours.
This can't be real.
That's why I need your help, Abby. I need you to find out who did this tonight.
Me? No, I can't. I mean, how?
The quiz. Everyone's gonna be there, Abby. You need to question them. Find out who in the family wants me dead.
What if they find out what I'm doing? What will they think?
Abby, I'm dying. Who cares what they think? Let me ask you a question, kid. Why are you working in law?
Because Mum, the family, they decided that that's what I should do.
Exactly. And if you weren't part of this fucked up family and you weren't still looking for their approval, what would you be doing?
You know what?
Yeah, I know what. I just want you to say it again to make sure you haven't forgotten.
I want to design games.
So you need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family like I did.
Well, you didn't shake them off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point there, kiddo.
Oh, shit. Mum's calling me.
Don't answer it. Come on, Abby, ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Mum.
Any particular reason you're making me wait on my birthday?
Sorry, Mum, I'm just getting ready.
I don't ask for much, Abby, but I do ask that you respect the family. Family is everything to me. As your grandfather, God rest his soul, used to say, there's me and there's you.
And the family's the glue.
Ah, you remember it. Well, I suggest you start acting like it.
Yes, Mum.
Hurry up.
Wow, you're right. You really needed to answer that.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
I just don't understand why there always has to be this big song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This isn't just about me, June. It's about us, the family, spending quality time together. And I'm sorry we don't do the same thing on your birthday. Not sure anyone really remembers when it is.
Hi.
Oh, Abby. Is that the big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right. Now we're all here together. Is there something everyone would like to say to me, considering what day it is?
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks out of my arsehole?
I thought you'd be thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each other.
Pull your camera down.
That better?
Perfect, Mummy.
I think we should all sing Mum Happy Birthday.
Oh, Lottie, don't be so crass. Happy birthday's so bloody depressing. I don't even like the phrase. Do you know what they say in the Basque region? Sorianak Zuri. Isn't that delightful?
Can everyone hear me? Great. Now listen, I actually think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege audit, you know? Really take a look.
And that's why they invented the mute button. So, where's Bradley the bedroom boy?
Bradley, Her Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence. So do you want to get your pallid features in front of a webcam?
Oh, nice of you to dress up for the occasion, Bradley. So don't you want to wish your auntie Sorianak Zuri?
I don't know what that is, but, I mean, if this is about your birthday...
If you say one syllable about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you like I muted your brother.
Yeah, but that's what birthdays are, though. Signpost pointing towards the grave, you know?
Let's get on with the quiz before I mute you all.
Hasn't anyone got something nice to say?
Happy birthday, Mum.
What? Oh, Abby. Completely forgotten you were there. Anyway, now, down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions? Oh, fine. Well, we'll have to pick someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me.
Not you.
Abby, come talk to me a second. Boy, they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions. You know them. You just need to figure out how to get them talking. All right, and start simple. Just go back in there and see if you can figure out whose round is first. It's just like gathering evidence. Just give it a shot.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa, it's amazing, but 4G isn't a strong point. But all I'm saying is I might cut in and out.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby, or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Hi, babe. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe. So, did you go to the meeting?
What?
The meeting? The one that was at Auntie Jean's house?
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that. Oh my God, so much drama.
Really, what happened?
Mum is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's gonna actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat, keep your wig on.
Do you remember if you did a round at the last quiz?
No, babe, I cannot remember the last time I did a round. All I remember from last year is Mum's meltdown about the food round.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine getting that worked up about the origin of balsamic vinegar?
Well, you should do one. You'd be so good.
Really? But, like, what would my subject be?
Well, music.
Like, about my music? I could, like, quiz everyone on my lyrics.
Well, yeah, that sounds really great. But maybe it would be a bit difficult for, like, Nan. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I could just do, like, a general quiz about me. That's fair, right?
Or general questions about pop music?
Oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome! See how well you guys all know me? You follow me on Insta. If you love my content as much as you say you do, this should be easy! Okay, see you back in there, babe.
Bye. How was that?
You did good, kid. You got her talking. You got this, Abby. Go find some answers.
Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bald.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
Let's go with spiders.
The correct answer is spiders. Oh, you know, it's actually really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh, dear.
Question 2 is, in that same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh, dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Right, this is just a guess, but considering she was being interviewed by Jenny O. I'm going to say that she said her biggest achievement was being interviewed by Jenny O.
Go with your gut, love. The whole thing's gibberish to me.
So the answer is being interviewed by Jenny O. What else could I say? She's an icon. Let me just think about the next question.
I never thought Lottie'd be the one to become famous.
I mean, she's not famous.
I always thought it would be Bradley. Your Auntie June was so desperate to push him into the limelight. Now, of course, he's run a million miles in the opposite direction. Still, he was a brilliant little actor. Or should I say liar?
How is Bradley? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, no idea. But he seemed really off at the meeting. Very quiet. I mean, he's in his own head at the best of times, but this was different. At one point, I found him in another room, just staring at his hands, trying to stop them shaking. He was gripping them so tight they were going red. I asked him what was wrong, and he just grumbled something and walked off. I'm ever so worried about him. But then I'm the same about all of you. What else are nans for?
I'm just going to scroll my timeline to see if I can come up with a question 3. So just, like, talk or whatever till I come up with something.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
Oh, love, it was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap. Awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus. Don't know what we'd have done without those kids.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, question 3. I recently modelled in the publicity campaign for which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favour.
Regretting it now, I bet.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps trying to make me get an email, but I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow.
Virtual? What does that mean?
Basically, it's kind of like a filter that you pay for, and you superimpose your photo with this eyeshadow, but it doesn't really exist. Well, except for as this virtual brand. Anyway, it makes you look like you're wearing this, like, glittery, magical eyeshadow.
Sorry, Abby, you've lost me.
I think I lost me too. Shall I just answer it?
The answer is Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow. Trust me, it's the future. I can wear whatever I want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
Shall I get some?
Question 4, guys. So, which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
Sex thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You're probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we made a good team.
Yeah, me too.
It's been lovely talking to you, love. I don't hear much off the grandkids anymore. Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay. You'll tell me if he says anything to you, won't you, love?
Yeah, of course I will.
Well, I best pop to the ladies' room before it all starts up again. Bye, love.
Bye, Nan.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
It's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that... that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform a piece of music. One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognisable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece. Or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then?
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Niminy piminy, niminy piminy. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically.
Hey, Bradley, how are you? Who's that on your t-shirt?
What, you've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend, Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver Cleaver Killer.
Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realise that they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer. And, yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be quiet and listen carefully to the first piece. La 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 la.
Oh, I think I know this. I think it's Beethoven.
La 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 la.
I mean, I guess Beethoven's a pretty safe bet because it's either going to be him or Mozart, right?
La 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 la.
I'll go with Beethoven.
And that was, of course, Fur-Elise by the great man himself, Beethoven.
Ah, we got it right.
Piece number 2. La 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 la
You should tell her.
I'm not going to tell her.
Mum, I think you've pressed a voice filter by mistake. There should be a button on your screen.
Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect.
Obviously, I can hear what I sound like, you stupid girl.
Hello? Hello. Well, thanks for that, everyone. You're all a great help. Moving on. La 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 la.
I can't even remember what we're supposed to be doing now.
La 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 la.
So do you like music? I mean, stuff like this. Classical music.
I like the ones that sound sad.
Yeah, me too.
Flick, are we seriously supposed to just know these? I mean, give us a clue.
Well, only an idiot would need a clue for these. But I suppose.
Cock off.
Here's a clue. The composer was German.
Well, that's barely a clue, is it?
Fine. The composer's first name is Johann.
Well, I can think of two composers that are definitely German.
Who?
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Are you cheating?
What?
Where did you just go? Were you Googling the answers or something?
The answers?
Have you got amnesia?
No, the quiz. Sorry, yeah. What was the question?
There wasn't a question, it was...
Oh, yeah. Mum's song. How far did we get?
You said you knew two German composers.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I can't remember right now. Bach? Yeah. And Beethoven. The two B's.
You're being so weird.
Sorry. Let's try Bach.
I can't believe some of you still got that wrong, even with such an easy clue. Well, the answer is Johann Sebastian Bach's Minuet in G minor. Bach, Werke, Verzeichnis, Anhang 115.
Snappy title.
Why are you always trying to make jokes?
I don't know.
You're not funny.
I'm not sure what to do for my next piece. It needs to be something with power, yet emotional heft. Be patient while I think.
I mean, what does your mum get out of this music?
I'm not sure. I think she just likes it.
I mean, she was playing some of these pieces of music at the meeting.
The meeting?
Yeah, it's like she was trying to show everyone she was in charge. It wasn't even her house. I think she's just got, like, a thing about trying to control whatever's happening, you know?
What was happening?
A lot. Maybe you should have been there.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
La, 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 la. That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
So...
Don't worry. You can go back to the normal people now.
Okay.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built up for this shit. What are they going to do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll, team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys. Hey, Auntie Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
You're the clever one, Nan.
Don't be daft.
Okay, everyone concentrating, yeah? It's a little bit different to your typical quiz round. I like to call these empathy exercises. Now, I'll give you a scenario, and you have to relate to that scenario with empathy. Huh? Sounds simple, right?
Well, I don't know what he's on about.
Great, let's go. Now, imagine you're very poor. You're 12 years old, and you're getting up before sunrise because you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
What's going on? Who's walking to school? And how far did he say? 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
I've got no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the...
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry that I haven't been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the meeting, but I think you made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
Probably.
And after all that, he's taken, kidnapped by a militia. Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play, political instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that?
Yes.
Nan?
Yeah.
Said that?
She did. I mean, maybe not in those exact words.
Do you think this is funny, Abby? Huh? Is that what everyone else thinks too, huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No. Why?
The day of the meeting. Your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby, love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying! Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never going to know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
So I think some of the stuff that Nan said helps us. You okay?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The rats, they're running all over my floor.
I can't hear anything.
Fucking worms. Ah!
What?
They're crawling down my neck, Abby.
I can't see anything.
What?
There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Mark. What is it?
I'm out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth. Good luck, kid.
I guess this is it.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions. Lots and lots of questions.
Can I team up with you, Mum?
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't know anything.
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
So the answer is Abigail. You should have known things are only going to go downhill from there. Question 2. Who poisoned my parakeets when he was a child?
Is this you?
Look, I didn't think they'd die. It was an experiment. Okay?
I should have remembered this. You've done it before.
What?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a millionth of a second to think about it.
I'll answer the question, but then we need to talk.
What are you talking about?
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. He's such a joy to be around.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid. Chin chin.
Uncle Marcus?
You hear that? You hear that? The sound of my vital signs improving. He did it. He did it. He saved me.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Now, Abby. Now, why don't you go and finish this thing?
I can do this.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Which one of you did it?
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
You tried to kill him! Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
I don't get it.
Who was it? Who wanted to murder Uncle Marcus?
Abby, love, calm down. No
They
one...
did, Nan. They fucking did!
Abby, cut this out now.
Who fucking did it?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Bastards!
Hey, kid.
I don't know who did it.
Abby.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You saved me. Abby, you've done enough. Now for the rest of them. This ain't over.
Your mother asked us all to get to the house early, before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us...
Hi, Mum. I'm not going to make the virtual quiz tonight. Yes, I know it's your birthday and we do it every year.
Don't answer it. Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message. See? Wasn't that so hard?
That felt weird.
You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her Dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby. Look, I've been having a lot of research done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got secrets, believe me. I wouldn't put anything past them.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer. Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby, or If you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Hi, babe. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe. So, did you go to the meeting?
What?
The meeting? The one that was at Auntie Jean's house?
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that. Oh my god, so much drama.
Really, what happened?
Mum is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes. Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's gonna actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat, keep your wig on.
So, why was Mum so upset? What actually happened at the meeting?
Oh, babe, too much. You had to be there.
Well, can you tell me what I missed?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna tell Mum I'm gonna go first. If she has to wait any longer for this quiz to start, I think she might actually have like a genuine full-on breakdown. See you back in there, babe.
Well, that was something. God, that was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't so good. Maybe try something different next time, but that's okay. You learn from it. Right? Come on. Hey, come on. The quiz is about to start.
Here we go.
Yes, but Lottie, this is my birthday.
Yeah, and the questions are for you. They're just about me.
I want to play an actual quiz, Lottie. Not spend my evening blowing smoke up your arse.
It'll be so good, I promise. Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to...
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it. Oh, so you want to be in a team with me? Well, at least you're not June.
Did you like the present I got you?
Remind me?
The earrings?
Oh, yes, that's right. You think they suit me, do you?
Well, I just think you look great in anything.
Okay, question 1. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I go to Dimitri's chateaus. He does my favourite dish in the world. What is it?
What a stupid question. How on earth am I supposed to keep track of every culinary fiasco that Lottie gets obsessed with? I mean, whatever it is, it'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue either. You're right, I don't know how she expects us to know these. Shall we just guess?
You can think of something.
Sure. Hunter's chicken? She likes that.
So the dish is called humility.
Even the name makes me feel sick.
It's a specially prepared ketogenic hemp and tofu bowl served with wild quinoa. Oh, seriously unreal. Question 2, I like to use my channel to help others, so which charity did I recently promote on my socials?
Oh, I know this. Toby was arguing with her about it at the meeting. Kept saying it wasn't a real charity.
At the meeting?
Toby was going mad. He was on edge about something all evening. Never seen him so keen to be at the meeting. Like he had something to get out of it. He didn't even come last year.
Didn't he?
Claimed he had a mindfulness retreat in the Cairngorms. Oh, I know what it was. It wasn't a charity. It was a fundraiser for an eco-fashion brand that was going out of business now. Green Pieces. That's what they were called.
Was anyone else acting strange at the meeting?
Oh, stop it, Abby. I don't want to talk about that now. Tonight's about family and fun. The 2 Fs. Don't make me add another. Christ, I tried some of Greenpeace's stuff once. It's all recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish. Disgusting.
How do you spell green pieces?
Piece of something. Piece of my mind.
The answer to that one is Green Pieces. It's a cause very close to my heart, so everyone here can go support them. I know you've got the money.
Well, I'm not giving them a penny. I mean, that's not fashion. It's just cardboard bloody tracksuits.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare. Don't see why you should get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero-worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really is an awful prick.
What happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked one of her foul-smelling candles right onto him. Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet dug, it smelt like. Something chemical, anyway. And Marcus's jumper started to burn instantly. So Toby threw his drink straight in Marcus's face. Said he was trying to put out the flames. Though how you miss by that much accidentally, I don't know. So then I poured Marcus's drink over him. Well, I wasn't going to waste my gin on him.
Of course.
Then Marcus started shouting about Auntie June burning his hand, and Lottie came in with an old wet rag, which she said was cold, and started rubbing it on the burn. Then your Nan found a first aid box and started trying to dress the wound. Bradley came in with, well, they were pills. He said they were painkillers. Would you trust anything Bradley gave you?
I've got it. Okay. The internet loves me for my eyes and my unique style, but which of my special talents has recently got them obsessed?
It was only a matter of time before she brought up singing.
I think that she might mean something else.
She can't do anything else.
Well, she posted this video last week of her doing like this survival dance. It was called the shaker. You basically just shake your, you know.
I can guess.
Don't worry, Mum. Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby. Just pick an answer.
The answer is singing. Yesterday, I did an a cappella version of that orange juice song from the advert. It's doing serious numbers.
You were right, Mum.
I need to have a word with Lottie about that shaker.
You're not going to tell her that I...
Of course, she needs to know she can't trust you. She also needs to know that what she puts on her social media reflects on the family. It's not just her own reputation she's ruining.
Question 4. How many dance championships did I win as a kid?
God, she loves herself. Baffles me where she gets it from. Dance championships, I can work this out. Lottie only danced between 10 and 14, and there was a dance competition every 4 months. Now, Lottie would never ask this question if she'd ever lost a competition. So, 4 years, a dance competition every 4 months, 12 months in a year, and... Oh, shit, no one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
Is it 12?
Fine. Just be quick about it.
The answer is an unbelievable 12 wins. My coach begged me to keep dancing. He'd never seen anyone like me, but like I think I made the right call leaving to find a new challenge.
New challenge? She broke a toe, threw a massive hissy fit and quit.
Someone else can go now. I'm getting, like, really low on my social battery. This is, like, hard work.
Thank God for Renata. If it had been me taking Lottie to all her competitions and lessons, I'd have died of boredom. It was basically the only reason I paid Renata. Worst au pair we ever had, apart from the one who stole my jewellery. But even she knew her way around a kitchen. I've just remembered something. Auntie June once tried to pair Bradley with Lottie. Renata said he came to 2 sessions, sulked the whole time and didn't even attempt one step.
How is Bradley?
Oh, same as ever. Weird and eternally disappointing. That boy must be on a database somewhere.
Was he being weird at the meeting too?
Now you come to mention it, he was being a bit stranger than usual, kept disappearing throughout the night. I think he was in a bad mood because he'd been blocked from another one of his social media sites. June said he put up a photo of a severed foot. Imagine seeing that if you'd just gone on to get tips for a sourdough starter.
Yeah, imagine.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk to, but you did good, kid. I also have some news that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities. So let's take a look at what we have.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform.
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We've got to build these schools. And we can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening? La 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 la.
Can't hear that. Sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay. I think it's Beethoven.
Can't help you. Sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again. so I'm counting on you. Hey, les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh. 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 Oh, I dread to think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking my life to help them, you know?
I'm so proud of you,
Hey,
Toby.
that's not why I'm here, but I appreciate it.
So I think the answer is Beethoven.
The what? Oh, right, yeah. Sounds good to me.
Well, now that we've finally got everyone's answers, the correct answer is obviously Beethoven's Transcendent Ode to Joy.
Yes. Are they all going to be that easy?
Now, this second piece is slightly trickier. La la la, la 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 la.
Oh my God.
Abs, something funny's going on with my screen.
No, I can see it too. I think she's accidentally switched on the filters. Oh, she's going to go ballistic.
Right, who did this? Speak up.
Mum, I think you did it to yourself. There should be a button on your screen.
Oh. Not a word. You understand? Now send me your answers.
I don't even remember what she was singing now.
I think it was Mozart, Abs.
Okay.
The thing is, this kind of music, it's not necessarily my bag. No, I'm more interested in the authentic sounds of humanity. You know, music made by all the people that I meet. You know, real music. The music of life. The music of the earth. The music of truth.
Shall we go with Mozart then?
Sure.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
You see, my big problem with classical music, it's not readily available to the masses. You know, it's a stark example of how elitism can
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
All we need is rhythm. Two sticks colliding, you know? Now that's primal music. That's music the whole world can enjoy. Wow, I really got to you, Abs. Huh? Bit of a wake-up call, yeah? You've just got to let it all sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not just your world. You know, I don't blame you for being so ignorant about this stuff. You only really get this kind of insight when you've seen the things I've seen. When you've helped the people that I've helped, you know?
Now for an incredibly emotive piece. Do 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 la la la.
I mean, gotta be Mozart, right?
Maybe.
You know, go with your instinct, Abs. I say Mozart, but if you think something else, then follow your path, you know?
I think I know what it is. Mum insisted that we play it at my dad's funeral, even though he really wanted Iron Maiden. The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs. Follow it.
Oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Sure.
That astounding piece was, and I can't believe how many of you got this wrong, the Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig
van Mozart.
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one, Abs.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice for this. I'm organising an entire spread for the Telegraph magazine tomorrow, so let's move on to the next round.
Hey, good job, Abs. We're not a bad team.
Yeah, that was fun.
Take care.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I wanted to ask you something.
Sure, shoot.
I was just wondering about the family meeting. What did I miss?
Well, it was pretty tense.
Yeah, what happened?
I think Mum tried to kill Marcus.
What?
Okay, kill's a bit strong. She definitely tried to wound him, though. She knocked a candle right onto him, nearly set him up in flames.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, I heard about that. I thought that was just because, you know, she was drunk.
Maybe. I mean, half the time she's a mess. But I think sometimes she's just playing up to it, you know? It gives her a good excuse to say whatever she wants.
So you think she might have knocked that candle over on purpose?
Before the meeting, Mum kept telling me it was time that Marcus faced the consequences. That's what she said. Consequences. I guess she took matters into her own hands. Oh, God, and the candle stank as well. Oh, I was like, this cannot be good for the planet. It was like she had it made out of pure CFCs or something.
So, what did...
Listen, Abs, I'd love to chat, but I've got to eat something before the next round starts, yeah? Good talk.
Yeah, no worries.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit! What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus?
Oh.
Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you...
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become
As if you never speak to me ever again.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good?
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far. But I'm getting to the end of this round no matter what.
Well, it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys. We're doing what I like to call empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type thing. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you can score points by how well you empathize, okay?
That doesn't make any sense.
Show me the empathy. Okay, first scenario, picture this. Imagine that you're humble people. I know that's a pretty hard ask for some people in this family. So, you're humble people. You've lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives. And you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys, we're looking for empathy here. Points for empathy.
Oh, how am I supposed to just conjure up empathy?
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz... Empathy. Nodding. Is that empathy? Yeah, I think so.
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum. You're an amazing actor.
I know. Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently. Well, mentally, I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was off his head at the meeting. I overheard him talking to himself in the toilets. You have to do this. You can do this. I mean, it gives me no pleasure to say this at all, but I do worry that he might be hitting the source. like his mother.
Relate to this. Rising sea temperatures mean the fish you seek have moved further away from the coast into dangerous waters, unsaleable waters. Your livelihood is literally abandoning you. How does that make you feel? Come on, really exist as these people.
Fine.
Oh my God, Mum, are you okay? Oh my God, Mum. That's so moving.
I know. I've always been able to cry on demand. Your nan fell for it every time. Drove your Aunt June nuts because it was how I always made sure she got into trouble for things she didn't do. But they're always there. The tears. Don't know why. Just below the surface.
Wow, Auntie Felicity, that...
Yes.
That's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED Talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz.
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I am doing a proper...
This family gets weirder every year.
Was anyone being weird at the meeting?
What a bizarre question.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just wondering.
Well, it wasn't exactly a normal evening.
What happened?
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
No, I don't know. I just really like talking to you, that's all. Just making conversation.
One thing sticks in the mind. Bradley. He asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles. I assumed it was something to do with those horrible figurines that he paints. You know, the goblins, women with ridiculous breasts. I told him that any suspect liquids that had gone missing in that house would have gone straight round his mother's bloodstream. Of course, he completely ignored me. Told me that if I found them, not to touch them. And to find him and let him know.
That is weird.
Anyway, let's get back to the quiz. If you can call it that.
Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you'd realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit, completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby. Don't get sucked in.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying! Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you. Huh.
I just don't know what to believe.
Believe me, Abby. Please.
I can't.
Abby, don't do this.
Sorry.
Abby, wait!
Oh my god. This is like so sad.
A tragedy. He was so young.
I mean, he wasn't that young.
Lottie!
What, they're not going to show us the body? What? Could be anyone in there.
Bradley, that's enough. It's breaking my heart that none of us could be there with him.
Yeah. Am I the only one who thinks it's pretty weird that we've let her come here after everything she said?
We've spoken about this. Abby didn't take Marcus's death very well. She's apologised for the accusations she made.
Accusations? She went psycho.
That's enough, Bradley. Abby's not very well.
Part of me wishes I had killed him. Oh, come on, stop pretending. You all hated him just as much as I did. You can't tell me you're not just the tiniest bit relieved to see him in a box.
June, that is no way to speak of the dead. We all know that Marcus wasn't the nicest man, but has he not suffered enough? I wouldn't be surprised if all that anger that he had inside is what drove him to an early grave. So sad.
I still think it's weird she's here.
Well, at least she bothered to turn up, which is more than we can say for your brother. Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. I do not care.
Hard. I know that none of you would try to kill him.
Unfortunately for you, Abby, apologies only get you so far.
Oh, they won't even show us the coffin going into the fire. Shit funeral.
Right, I've paid my respects. I'm going.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work.
Abby, love, I'll give you a moment alone.